Oh, nice view. No, what they do is, like, they're in the police car, right? And they block off a junction where you might go the wrong way. They're part of the convoy management. So, when all the trucks have gone past, they'll then teleport to, like, another point ahead of the convoy. And they've got it all planned out. It's like a detailed spreadsheet saying where each person will be. So as the convoy goes past, they go, right, where am I next? Here. And they go there, and then they sit there. Wait for the convoy to come past, look at the spreadsheet, rinse, repeat. It's all in a detailed plan. What the heck is going on? Okay. That threw me. I was like, is that going to be in the game or not? And it's in my game, but not in theirs. I was like, what? Everybody's driving through, my brain went. What's going on?
We need total concentration.
Casper, thank you for the bits. We need total concentration indeed. Apparently I have random events turned on, yeah. I should probably have turned them off. You know, hindsight's a wonderful thing. What's going on here? What time are we on? 10 past. I've got 5 minutes before I need to change pack. I don't know what's going on here. They're riding shotgun. Thanks.
Welcome back.
What are you doing? I'm confused. Yeah, that could have ended a lot worse, Chris. I'm not sure what's going on here, but never mind, we'll keep going. It feels like the convoy's spreading out now. I think there'll be a bit of a gap to the group behind us. Yeah, you can chat to the truckers, but like I'd have to reach over and start typing on the keyboard. I think broken's broken. No, this is the first convoy fluke. I think broken steering is broken. I'm not really sure what he's doing, to be honest. He appears to be overtaking the group. Broken is indeed broken. Yeah, maybe he's like, his name's in blue and he's been lapped. Is that Speedy? Oh, was that Smalley saying hope you enjoy the convoy? Not Speedy, it was Smalley. Well, I need to change group shortly. We'll let Mrs. Frosty's group go. Hobbit!
Happy anniversary, Matter.
Shiny Shane, thank you for half a year, bro. Won't be active here much for a while. Someone very close passed away yesterday. It's going to be a tough time, but I know I can get through it. Shiny, best of luck, dude. Best wishes. We'll be here when you're done, when you're ready. Good luck. See, if I pull over on a fast road like this, the problem is I need to get back up to speed again. That was less than somebody else. It's very hard to read the names when they go past. Like, the draw distance on the name is really far away, really close, and so it comes and it's like... Whew. No, cars are not allowed in the convoy. It's a trucking game. Having to get ready for school. Binder and backpack. Nice. I think Mrs. Frosty's going for refueling. She's taking a pit stop. Mrs. Frosty's having a pit stop. Change of tyres. Refuel. An extra 100 litres and some new tyres, please. Well, yeah, I need to... changing group is going to be interesting now because everybody's going to get really confused. Fire brake. Oh my god! There's been an incident. There's been an incident in turn 1. Who is it? Bandida Slayer has binned it in turn 1. How do you bin it on a straight piece of road? That's amazing. I'm just going to pull over here. You guys carry on. You go, USMC. Photonic in a Scania. The Edge in a Scania. Nice paint. Oh, who could this be? Oh, it's Minion Josh in a pink Renault. Oh, it's Mrs. Frosty. She's refueled. Mrs. Frosty's in a Merc. Then we've got Lock in a Scania. Just a group leader, or? That's a big trailer. It's Captain Jack. That's my boat, Captain Jack. The coordination's real. Not yet, Ida Cinema. Get off the road! There's a convoy coming through! You've checked the VOD. The front group had 6 scanners, a DAF and a Volvo. Thank you. I don't know, those firefighters, you know, they like to live dangerously, don't they? Like, look at those trees up there. Like 20 trucks flying past. That's a nice tree. It's an oak tree, I think, that one. We do not live dangerously, says Firefighter. Oh, man. Safety is our #1 priority. Tell that to your boys in the road. Just slap a few cones in the road, we'll be fine. I think there's an incident in turn 2 down here. You're waiting for the pink Renault to catch fire. You know what we should do at the end of the convoy? We should get Minion Josh to put his pink Renault in the middle of the road, and then we just all drive into it. Bandita, what happened, bro? What took you out? Did you hit like a random event or something? Broken rear-ended you. Was his steering's broken? Oh man, that's like being an iRacing and then somebody smacks you from behind and drives off and you're broken. Because broken was like that. I reckon he pitted you, Bandita. Yeah, I could see him up ahead and he was overtaking Mrs. Frosty and then he was like this on the road. It's crazy. I think his steering wheel's broken. And then he just started overtaking loads of people randomly. What's going on? Yeah, Bandita, why didn't you do a slash fix or something? Although he was on his side, so I don't know if that would work. Digital. Brackets 2. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I'm staying here. That's what I figured. I figured there'd be struggles. I don't know what happened. Thank you, Firemouth. Thanks, Chef. Wait, where did he come from? That's broken? What the heck? Where did he come from? I think he's been doing cross-country work. Broken really is broken. I don't know, Battle Kettle. I'm sure they're watching him. I was thinking the same thing, Bigfoot. Broken being called Broken is like Twitch being called Twitch. I like this drive. It reminds me of Epping Forest. There's a road that goes through Epping Forest like this. No, it's not a forest mod, it's just default scenery. Default DLC. If you come out of Bourges and head northeast, that's the road. Had to jump out of the convoy, your wheel bugged out, WH, no problem. It's a lovely drive, isn't it?
Welcome back, Nathan.
Zanoa, welcome back, sir. Right, 25+6. I need to change over soon. Yes, 30 pip. Just upgraded from a G402 to a G502, worth the update. Is that a mouse, Chris? Yeah, it's a NUSAS event server, correct. It's whitelisted though. Yeah, he's welcome here, Sir Dante. What on earth are you going to... That leads a large earth mover and a boat. Plus cars and few shipping containers and stuff. You'd be surprised what Luxembourg will take. Going to change over shortly. Required DLCs. Just all the map DLC apart from Italia. And you need to be whitelisted on the server. People of Luxembourg have very strange tastes. Indeed. I can't remember Aerospike. Which group it is. Oh, somebody's had a little fueling pit stop there. That was a bit cheeky. Right, let's go that way. That's a Scania. That's another Scania. Like giants in a Volvo. Dude in a Scania. Marty in a Scania. Who's this? Is this group leader? It's really hard to see who it is. Rays. Go on, Rays. You go, bro. Thanks. GG. Did you get those? Was that Daff? I didn't spot. Zanoa, Walkerback. Snickered, it's an event server, dude. So, like, you had to apply, you have to be a sub, and you have to be whitelisted, so... Unfortunately, you cannot join. So what's the current list? How many Scanias? How many Volvos, Das Renaults, Ivecos, MANs? I think I've seen one Merc, one MAN. Not seen an Iveco. I've seen at least one Renault, at least one Volvo. Jack M, go to cap.squirrel.tv. Oi, white line, Race, white line. Track limits. Come on. That's number 2. They should, Tommy. You should write to them, Tommy, and make them do it. You think the only one in Iveco says you might be right, bro. Destination's Luxembourg. We came out of Torino in Italy. There's a few people who've got boats, I've noticed. There's definitely been at least 2 boats, and there's 2 behind me. No, Bash, I'm not overtaking, dude. I'm basically working my way backwards through the groups. Oh, geez, what was that? 1 minute we're cruising nicely, next minute got a trailer in my face. The FH is also going to have the Mercedes Unimog in it. Probably. Yes, Jack M, there is. I'm trying to leave a decent gap. What happens if you crash into someone? Well, you can fix your truck by doing a slash fix. If you flip it over, you might have to be teleported out. Whoops. Ray's tried to cut the hedge as well. That is massively random. What a place for a conversation, no cars in sight. If money was no object, would you rather have a license for a helicopter or a plane? I'd probably do a plane, I think. Maybe like a twin engine plane or even a small jet, I don't know.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Well, you don't just plunge a Gregius, but there are more things to go wrong on a helicopter than a plane. At the end of the day, a plane can just glide. A helicopter glides as well, but not as effectively. The Stig, thank you for 7 months. Fuel's on half a tank, so I think we should be okay. No, they don't glide straight down, Dave. You have to learn as part of your learning how to fly a helicopter. You have to learn how to do the auto gyro effect. So it basically, the blade keeps turning, it acts like a wing, and it glides. Although it does actually hit the ground a bit harder than a plane. Good evening, Dwarf. How are you, Mr. Ferret? I believe you had a little bit of shenanigan in your chat today. Some spoilers and stuff. Some scumbags. Yeah, it's run quite well, Cascade. It's gone nice and smooth. I've only had 1 or 2 incidents. Tired. Yeah, I've got a new kitchen going in on Monday, Ferret. Like 2 weeks at least without a kitchen. I don't know if you've ever had a kitchen project, Ferret, but let me say it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work just trying to organise it and pick everything, and oh my god. And then the money's just flying out the door, you know. But Ferret, I've got a fridge with an ice maker. That's all I care about. That's all I want. Right, 22, so another 5 minutes I need to change to the next group. Yeah, it's basically plumbed in fridge, so it has chilled water, crushed or cubed ice on tap, which is just glorious. And it has a little hatch on the front on the door. You open the hatch and you can instantly access either your milk or your beer. Like basically the hatch opens so that you can access one of the drawers on the door. So whatever you put in that drawer, you can just pop the hatch and open it. Get what you want. Save having to open the fridge door. Love it. Kitchens and bathrooms cost an arm and a leg. They really do. It's all the detail. It's like picking the units, picking the worktop, picking the tiles, like what units go where, what goes inside each unit. The detail's insane.
Welcome back, Nutter.
You did the remodel, so yeah, you got an idea. Play The Sims and plan your kitchen though. Yeah, why not? Take James Walker back. Whoa, Raze, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Track limits, Raze, track limits. The Sims 4 kitchen planning stream.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Your fridge has ice and water dispenser is almost 20 years old. What? And it's still going strong, OS4. That's awesome, man. What make is it? With a year from Tech James, 1 year and an ETS2 Convoy. Yay! Happy anniversary. What a bridge. Double arch bridge. It's nuts. I don't know, Ryan. Don't know about that. After the kitchen's done, I've got to plan the bathroom then.
Welcome.
Well, that's not strictly true, Avalia. It depends on the brand. A lot of them are throwaway. But, you know, companies like Miele tend to make stuff to last. Like, they test all their appliances for 20 years worth of use, and they guarantee it for 5, so... But yeah, they cost a lot more. If you buy down at the low end of the market, then it is a throwaway item. What make was it, Kenworth? Goonboy, welcome back. You had a Miele washer, it's 22 years before it broke. My uncle had a Miele washing machine. He had that over 20 years. And it was fine. Ridiculous. Well, I agree, Gregius. There's two trains of thought with appliances. Either spend a lot of money up front and buy one that's going to last, or buy a cheap one, and when it breaks, buy another cheap one, and keep doing that. Maytag was the maker of your fridge. That's not bad, AMH. Well, there is that ferret. Like the running costs alone. Like we're looking at a Miele washing machine. And it's an A+++ rated washing machine for energy efficiency. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe pizza. Why do I prefer a plane over a helicopter? I don't really know. I mean, with a plane, it's just... You can kind of enjoy it more, and you can go a lot further than a helicopter and stuff, and it's just cheaper to run, so... Like, the chances of me ever owning a helicopter are never going to happen, really, realistically. Whereas I could part own a plane, you know.
Happy anniversary.
I am indeed, prisoner.
Natter.
Right, time for me to change group, I think. No, I won't pull in there. That would be a mistake. There will indeed, Adam. There will be more flying videos. Once I get my license, I'm planning on doing videos as well. Sabia, 34 months, close to 3 years of well-deserved support. Thank you, Sabia. Yeah, but Cuddle, what would you do with a helicopter license, realistically? Deliver appliances for living and pick up old ones. You're still picking up the old fridge freezers made by General Motors. Wow. Carry on, bro. No, you carry on. You carry on. It's all good. You carry on. That's it. You just keep going. You keep going. Scania. Raw James. Scania. King, is it? Is it a Scania? Misty Miles and a Death. Gazman and a Volvo. Yeah, I have a Teespring page, Big Rig Paul. Well, Hugo, I'm already in a flight school club, and I can hire their aircraft once I get my license. Why am I letting them go, Bash? Because the convoy split into like 6 groups. So I drive with the front group, then fall back to the second group, and just keep going. So that I drive with each group of truckers, if you like. It's Pillow! He gets everywhere! Like to fly a heli just like you'd like to fly a plane. Don't need a good reason. Well, I have a good reason. I didn't just wake up one day and go, you know what? I just fancy flying a plane. I think I'll go and drop thousands of pounds on it for a laugh. How expensive is what? Flying a plane? Or learning to fly? Yep, first convoy. Oh, these pesky blooming toll booths. I don't complain. Depends what model you hire, which country you're in. At my flight school, you can hire one of their Robins. Once you've got your test, you can hire one of their Robins for 140 an hour. You can hire a Cessna 172 for 160 an hour. You go over the toll booths. Well, you got like really tall booths and you go over them. Was that a typo, Presley? Dry or wet? Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I know I can hire my Robin. The Robin I hire with an instructor is 147 wet an hour. So if you didn't have the instructor, you can take about, I don't know what they take, 12 to 20 an hour off that, and then if it wasn't wet, then you could probably get it for to about 100 maybe, I'm not sure. More than £100 for a day. Yeah, flying is not cheap. Not at all. What does wet mean? Wet means the cost includes the fuel. Dry means you hire the plane and you're responsible for filling the plane up and bringing it back as it was. A bit like when you hire a car, you know, you can hire a car and then hand the keys in, they fill it back up and say this is how much the fuel was, or you can take it and just bring it back full. It's like the difference is the same, except unlike a hire car company, they don't rip you off on the fuel. Toll booths will be history soon here in Slovenia, since we're getting a system automated for trucks and we have vignettes for cars since '09, so no more tolls. No, I'm not considered a paraglider. Well, it sounds similar to what we have. If you go to the Dartford crossing, which is East London on the M25, if you drive over that, then cameras will pick up your registration plate and you have to pay online, or if you have an account, it'll just automatically bill you, and if you don't pay, you'll get a letter in the post. There are no toll booths. You just drive over and it bills you. Yeah, they take avgas. What's going on here then? Aviation fuel. Avgas it's called. 100 LL. Jets take Jet A1. How much does it cost on the M25 to drive? Well, it doesn't cost anything apart from that one bit where you go over the Dartford crossing. And it's like, I can't remember, £4 or £5 if you've got an account. Aviation fuel. At my flight school, aviation is about £1.30 per litre. And a Robin burns 25 litres an hour approximately. So fuel burn on that is 25 times 1.3 roughly pounds per hour. Bigger engines burn more fuel. Memo Smartfield, welcome back. 11 months. Thank you, Memo. What size tank? In a Robin, it's 115 litres approximately, I think. So you've got about 4-hour endurance. You fly at about 90 knots at best. So you can do, let's say on a good day, maximum range would be about 350 nautical miles, depending on wind. But you need to plan your journey, so it's a lot less than that, because you have to have like an hour's endurance on top of your journey. So realistic range is more like, say, 250. So 250 nautical land refuel. But by then you'll been sat in the seat for 3 hours, so you'll probably want to get out anyway. Why is it not to 90 kilometers, Tommy? Aviation, when it got going as a new kind of industry, borrowed a lot of things from the nautical world, since a lot of aviation overlaps with nautical stuff in terms of navigation. And so they borrowed knots, they borrowed nautical miles, lines of latitude and longitude for navigation. All that stuff basically was copy-pasted from the nautical world. And it makes a lot more sense for aviation than kilometers would.